control there. But I could use as part of my forearm if I wanted to keep it broad. What are we doing there?
Okay.
I'm working. And just continue on. Deep stripping, treat what you find. Displacing rectus femoris is going to be just like displacing gastrocnemius. Find the edge of it, push it to the side, and run along. Where's your partner?
Emily.
I left some stuff for you.
Okay.
Intermedius has got some stuff. Let's show you the stuff you don't know how to do. Frictioning attachments. Over there. Thank you, appreciate it. So, just like in your Swedish, crisscrossing thumbs, soften it up, almost like a petrissage, and you see how I'm like really picking up that tissue around it. Get a little play in the patella. I don't have as much play as I would like. I'm going to displace the patella immediately. Find the edge. And you will find trigger points on these attachment sites. You'll find stuff in here. And then all along the muscle tissue as it turns to tendon. Musculotendinous trigger points. I want more play. Can I bend your knee a little bit? Is that comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what did I do here? I got more play now. Yeah, yeah. But a little bit more of a flexion in his knee. When I was up like that, that was too much, so I had to scoot it down a little bit. This bolster is just not as firm. The older they get, they compress a lot more. See that? Thing's flattened. You can spend a long time on the knees, just like the bottom of the foot. Especially, oh, little skin rolly action. When we learn cupping all here. Now origins. You're going to have a real hard time frictioning those origins. Why? Well, intermedius is just the femur. So you're going to kind of hit it by that deep appareage. Medialis, lateralis, they're on the back, under hamstrings. So stretching those hamstrings will help. The one we can get, though, is going to be that AIIS for rectus femoris. So you're going to pull the drape down like this, because we're going to friction right on it, but it's close to things. Well, we're going to get close, but we're never going to get personal. I'm going to find his ASIS with the back of my hand. Drop just below. If I'm unsure, can you just like lift your leg real quick and put it back down? And relax. Felt it. I found it. So, I'm going to put my thumb right there on that rectus femoris tendon. And I'm going to just pump his leg. That's a big leg. Run little circles. My hand isn't moving. Just like with hamstrings and all those back of the knee attachments, I can remain stationary, make his leg move, or his leg remain stationary. I can just do some pulling, linear friction. Either or. TFL, as we stated, you're mainly going to treat with glutes. You can hit it today. We're going all the way up with our effleurages. Hand effleurage. you're breaking that. That was an insult. What was that? And as I get to TFL, I'm curling my fingers. I'm not curling them around to cupping glutes. I'm like curling them off. And then using the side of my fist and palm. You can treat me fine. I'll show you. Oh, yeah. Found some stuff. I can make it easy. I'm compressing on it. Medial and lateral rotation. Because remember, what does TFL do? Medially rotates. Laterally rotate, I'm stretching. So I'm just activating the muscle back and forth passively. Oh, right there. Do you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
You doing all right? Doesn't take much pressure. I'm using fingers. I'm using my middle finger backed by my ring. Not a lot of pressure because I'm activating his muscle. Sartorius. That one's a little bit more tricky. I'll show you how to treat that one next week with adductors. TFL and sartorius, we just kind of stick them somewhere. The treatment today is just really going to be quads. You're going to hit sartorius by just effleuraging. There's a much better way to treat it. I'll show you with adductors. Questions? Awesome sauce. You know how to stretch? You guys remember from Swedish? So, stretch your hamstring. Y'all know that.
When you were doing the, when your hand was at the ASIS and you were doing like the leg pump thing, where was your other hand? Your
One hand.
non-treatment hand?
Oh, it was pulling his.
Okay.
He was passive. He was just laying there. I'm the one moving his leg. You can make him do it. You can make your partner do it themselves. Just be like, kick your leg up and down, but yeah, something like that. I don't always trust my clients to follow instructions.
Yeah.
You're a CNA.
I would rather do it.
I'll just treat it as a workout. We're doing bicep curls today. Make sure to do it on the other side, so a good balanced workout. But you can have your partner activate it. So definitely stretch hamstrings. I'll show you. Can I have this back? Thanks. I'll show you some quad stuff too. Do you guys feel comfortable with quad stretch, or do you want me to show it to you?
It's just where they turn over and you lift up the leg, correct?
Yeah. And then you can put your knee under their knee. No?
And kind of lift it.
Yeah. I'll show you. We'll just do it real quick. You flip over. Super quick. I am going to stretch the not treated side of the camera, so we're going in cold. Take your time with it. We'll do dynamic at first. Cross, straight on, out. He's got good medial rotation. Lateral rotation's pretty good. If they don't have knee issues, you can bring it across. Dynamic. Kind of warm it up. Bring it in and hold. Get the toes. Nice plantar flexion. Comfy? How we doing? Good, good. We're going to call that 20. It's not. Count slow. 1, 2, 3. Please count like that. Next up, a deeper quad stretch to hit that upper portion, that rectus femoris and the hip flexors. Please don't lead in with this. Nothing is worse than just going hard straight for the, and then slant, like, you gotta be easy with that. I don't even want to do that to you, for example. You doing okay here?
Yeah, I'm good.
And right there.
Mm-hmm.
If they're super bendy, you can pick their leg up, move it higher up on your thigh. You can even hook your arm under and stand. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
In this instance, you might want to place a hand on the low back, depending. That hits those upper portions.
For you or for, like, for your stability? Or
Oh, for him.
them?
Because the pelvis can pop up. This is like a stabilization. Because that way his spine remains neutral. His pelvis doesn't like. Because if you go in hard, you'll start to twist to compensate.
Okay.
So if you stabilize, don't force things down, it targets the stretch just to this area instead of causing that rotation. So if you go in and you feel them start to pop up here, like in a rotational way, you've gone too deep too quickly. So back out. Put a hand there and then go in. Questions? Trini said she's got some supine stretches she can show us for the anterior compartment. You guys want to record them? Demo time, it's on you now.
Do you want to start?
Because you wanted to go for
Brian,
like
do you
back
just
here,
start
but
with
just
this?
while they were on their back.
Yeah,
No,
so
or is it
I'll
best to
step
keep
aside, you
them?
stand on
It
this
does
side.
keep
for the
going.
camera.
Oh, I know these.
So stretch this side, you said.
Yeah, stretch this side we were working.
So like for, I like to do this one bent, and then it gets down here, like the Achilles part. So you can do that.
Oh, you may need to tuck it straight in.
Oh, did it
A
go?
little tighter.
Okay.
For the camera, don't worry.
Okay, there you go.
If YouTube
We're gonna
blocks
charge
it.
for this video.
So you just like pull their toes like towards you.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I want you to breathe in, push down like you're pushing on the gas pedal. And breathe out, relax. And you can pull it like a little deeper.
Like that.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
And then one more time. And relax. Still okay?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that gets like more the bottom. And then another calf one you could do without like having to like lift it up or flip them over, because sometimes on their stomach, if they're flexible here, they won't feel it. So you kind of like grab here, kind of pull towards you, and then push their toes towards.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that?
Mm-hmm. Just did calf raises yesterday.
You said you're kind of pulling underneath.
Yeah,
the
so I pull
heel
his
and
heel
pushing on the
towards you,
toes.
yeah.
Okay.
And then you push down. Breathe in,
push
push
down?
down. Yeah.
Push down, like push forward like that?
Yeah, like
Or-
the gas pedal thing.
Okay.
And breathe out, relax. Still okay?
Mm-hmm.
And one more time. And relax. So there's like 2 of them you could do.
Nice. Thanks for sharing, dude. Yeah. All right, team.